Now, these ones are pretty straightforward. You have those ones where you have to work the problem backwards. And I do give you, however, I tell you there's two Yes, need one more of the bullseye one. By the way, Sophia, I didn't put the extra down there on your end, did I? Did I miscount your road? Did you guys get extra bullseye papers? No. Okay. Just before I pass the other one down, since I don't know how to count. What happens is they stick with me. I sometimes get it right, and sometimes I get it wrong. Right? I know. Now, these are not graded. They are for your practice. So if you choose to do them, you choose to do them. If you choose not to do them, it's your business. All right, what we're going to do today, this is why I gave you these papers, is I want to make sure you looked over accuracy and precision again, because I know a lot of students had questions on that and haven't looked at it for a while. So I just want you to analyze the results, whether they're accurate or precise. Then I gave you just a bunch of math problems. Now, please keep in mind, and if you look at the second review sheet I gave you that has like all the math problems on it, you flip it over to the very last thing. What did I tell you the very last thing? So I'm talking about the paper I just passed back. One of them has bullseyes on it, and the other one has math problems on it. I don't want the bullseye paper, I want the math problems on it. And I would like you to flip it over to the back. And I want you to read the very last thing I wrote on that paper. What's the very last thing I tell you to do? It says look over your notes, because there's still, even though math is going to be probably the longest part of the test, because it's going to take you longer to do math than it will anything else. Well, there'll be questions on mass versus weight. Will there be questions on what is a vapor versus a gas? Will there be questions on endothermic versus exothermic? And I thought that was important enough. What did I do yesterday for you guys in class? What was yesterday's lab about? It was on endothermic and exothermic. That's exactly what the lab was yesterday. Don't forget, it's been a long time. Did I give you a worksheet on observation versus inference? I didn't give you a ton of those because was it overly difficult? Okay, did I give you a worksheet on quantitative versus qualitative? Yeah, I didn't give you a bunch of those because was it overly difficult? But will you have questions about that on your test tomorrow? So please don't forget to look over those things as well. Laws, I told you this once before. If it's a law, there's a good chance it won't be in multiple choice or matching. What are you actually going to physically have to do on the test? You're going to have to write it out, so make sure you know your laws. All right. Now, why did I pass this out now? Well, all of you get done with your quiz at the times. As you get done with your quiz, you move on. I do not have an answer key made out yet for the bullseyes, but I haven't had too many questions on the bullseyes. I do want you to know that for the homework that you're doing tonight, I quickly made out an answer key. I did not write out definitions, but I did get all the math done. All right, so if you want to check your work as you go today, do I have an answer key up here for you to check your math as you go today? And the answer to that question is yes. Okay, what about formulas? Formulas will be on the board. I think I'm going to put them on the board so I don't have to type out print off an extra sheet of paper. So basically, what are you going to get on the board for your formulas? Well, you should know part over whole times 100, that's your mass percent. And you should know your percent error, which is actual minus experimental. And I'll put these on, they'll be on the board tomorrow. I'll put them in the front and on the back board. And I will put this percent version. So if you like the little triangle, I'll have it up here as well. Keeping in mind, is that the same as this one? All right, these two are the same. I do not give you a bunch of other information, but will those be, I'll provide the formulas. So do you have to worry about memorizing formulas tonight? Is that something you should waste your time doing? And the answer is no. Don't worry about that. But you need to have to use each one of the formulas. And the answer is yes. And remember, there's no formula for mass. Just remember, the individual parts have to add up to the total. All right, so there is no formula for that one. Okay, so when you're finished with your element quiz today, you guys can go ahead and get started on this review. I can already tell some of you have already got started on it, which is absolutely fine. And what is the only thing I want you to do today other than take your quiz? Study for your testimony. That's what I want you to do. All right. Anyway, on that note, please make sure you get into quizzing positions. And part of getting into quizzing positions, what do you do with cell phones? Put them up. All right. So let's go. All right. This one. I don't know if you're my justice. I don't know.
All of my assignments for me over here. I told her not to, but she was finding stuff
Okay, so it's a mining contour. Okay, all right. That's what I'm doing. My parents do some of those. That's exactly what I'm doing. Look at that face. That one kills me. Do it again. Okay, I love her eyes. You make me happy. Isn't that a good thing? Yes, you gotta look at it the right way. Make sure, yeah. I know. I can't control elbows, but I can control the rest of it. I promise not to cut those off, okay? All right, everybody in the back of the room get one before I walk around here. It's extra natural today? It doesn't? Okay, good. I have no idea. You can't be on the side of your desk. Now you can sit there, just sit on that side of your desk. I'm just not used to sitting on the floor. Remember the dress goes. In other words, you're spoiled. It makes a difference in this test. All right, Paul. Here you go.